have an unlimited amount of player picks on FIFA 23. And we are yet to qualify for Fut Champs. I've put together one of the sweatiest silver teams on FIFA. Today we're going to play all 10 games of qualifying. For every goal that I score, I get to open one of the player picks. And for every win, that's 2 more player picks. After each game, we will open as many player picks as goals scored. We will then upgrade the team accordingly on whoever we pull. If we fail to qualify for Fut Champs, we will discard every single player pick which we open. So it's time to head into game 1 with the silver team, and hopefully we can get some upgrades. As we head into game 1, our opponent has a pretty sweaty team. Now we think we're in for a long day and player picks might not be coming until he gives us the free win. What a man. Now that counts as a goal scored because he gave it to us. So we get 1 player pick for the goal and 2 player picks for winning the game. With the first game over, it was time to open our first 3 player picks. Now they turned out not to be very good, but still, we needed to add them into today's team. And that's the way the team's looking going into game 2. Xavi Simons put on his shooting boots in game 2 and he bagged himself a hat trick. And while I was just sitting there chilling, drinking my coffee, halftime rage quit. So 3 player picks for the 3 goals that we scored and then 2 more for the win. So that means we've got 5 player picks to open. With 5 player picks to open, surely one of them was gonna be a banger. Although chances were pretty slim until... and finished off with a pretty good card as well. So it was time to make a few adjustments to our team, ready for the next game. Goretzka made instant impact into the team, then Magno doubled the lead. Magno then scored his second, and then a third. These player picks were racking up. Goretzka makes it 5 and this guy's had enough. It was now time to open the next 7 player picks. And let's just say they weren't particularly good. Although Jorginho isn't bad. With the new player picks opened, this is the team and how it's looking. The next game didn't really go to plan, so it was just a case of score as many as we can, I guess. And at 3-0 down, we do make the breakthrough. And before time's up, we managed to bag ourselves another. Unfortunately, that's all we could muster up, so just 2 player picks. And unfortunately, neither one was really helpful. Neither of them are going to upgrade the team really, so let's head into the next game. Our next opponent had a very good team indeed, and it was going to be a difficult one. We went 1-0 down, but then we found a goal with Insigne. A few minutes later and Goretzka makes it 2. Could we be on for another massive set of player picks? We then won a penalty, so the next player pick was on the cards. Calmly tucked away, and we've bagged ourselves another pick. With another rage quit, it was time to open 5 more player picks. They don't start great, but we do get 2 84s, and then a decent super sub, some horrific combinable cards, and then we get a stinker to finish. So let's go and upgrade the team. That's 22 picks open so far from 5 games. Now with the League 1 manager, Gelson goes up to 2, and it's now looking sauce other than that centre back. Although he is giving Magno chemistry. Our next opponent has a very meta and good team, but winnable. And Jorginho proves that early doors when he scores a banger. Our opponent takes a 2-1 lead before we score this absolute sweat fest of a goal. We concede in the 75th minute, but can we get back in the game? We triggered Jorginho's run and he does exactly what we needed. We head into extra time with a guarantee of 3 player picks, but Goretzka's got other ideas. And Goretzka is not done there. He wants more player picks so he can have better players around him. What a massive result. 5-3, so 5 player picks and the dub, so 2 more, 7 more player picks to improve this team. The next set of player picks were not exactly what I was hoping for. We pick up a cheeky 85 in Schick and then a cheeky 84 in Vlahovic. A dead card, and a Bernucci. With the terrible final pick, let's check out the team. And that's the way we're looking from the player picks going into the final 4 games. After a terrible start to the game, Jonathan David makes his mark. And Goretzka continues his incredible scoring record. David gets on the score sheet again and the excitement builds. Let's go! go! 3 more player picks. This is for 6 and 1. And the goal scoring does not stop there. That is unreal. And that's 4-1. 4 player picks. Come on. And the rage quit. 6 more player picks to upgrade this team. With a terrible first pick, we needed something to boost the team. And that's what we got. Oh, Llorente! Now that is an upgrade on the team. I don't think I've got any La Liga players, but I'm going to put him in. The remaining 4 picks were pretty garbage, so it was time to go back to the team and see what we could do. You know, I've changed my mind. It's an absolute pain to get any chemistry. We're just going to move Llorente onto the bench, who's a brilliant sub, and run into the next game, I think. This game was not worth showing any highlights. We did not score, so it was straight on to the next one. And it started off wonderfully as we won a penalty. Unfortunately, I didn't score said penalty. Goretzka, however, redeemed it minutes later. I won another penalty and I wasn't going to make the same mistake twice. We did end up losing this game 6-2, but we're not going to talk about it. 2 more player picks to upgrade. And these 2 player picks turned out to be probably 2 of the worst I've ever seen. There is 100% no upgrades there. We run into the final game of Fut Champs to get those final upgrades. And his team was an absolute monster. That, however, did not stop this scoring streak. And before we knew it, we were winning the game. And 2 goals was just not enough, so we kept going. Another green time finish saw us score our 4th goal. And it was time to finish off the game with another penalty kick. And I left it with Insigne. And he made no mistake. Victory achieved, 5 goals, so 5 player picks, plus the 2 for winning. 7 player picks to finish off today's squad. The first player pick sees us get John Stones, who would have actually been fantastic to have throughout this video. Followed by a stinker, and then we get another really usable card in Rafinha, who again I would have loved to have had. Followed by a couple of stinkers, although Ziyech does have 5-star skills. Then the unthinkable happens, and we pack a duplicate of our best pull today. There's no way. And the final pick of today's video is not a good one. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed the concept of today's video. Something different, but something that we can include the upgrade packs that we do hundreds of in every single stream. Now, if you have, make sure you check out this video where I went through Ribery's career and built his legacy on FIFA 23.